Yeah, let me just get some glasses on real quick. Today we about to be reacting to to be getting into the Baddies Caribbean reunion part 1 review / recap. I did put on my story, which I wanted. I want to see just fights or the review. I said the full review, and I fuck with that. So we about to get from A to Z. I will be giving some clips of the fights, but y'all know because Zeus do not play about copyrights, we will not really be able to show the fights, but y'all be able to see the little clips of them, and then it'll be blurred out. But here's the full review, reunion of my opinion. Please don't get in y'all feelings, because I know the baddies always in their feelings. They be like, oh, Mary hate me, I'm just going based off your character on the show. But without further ado, make sure I hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and do all that. Just do your big one. Follow all the social medias, Mary Clock the T, Zeus Network Team, Zeus Team Dark Room. Y'all know the vibes. Without further ado, let's head right into this video. Let's go.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
All right, man. First of all, I do want to make it clear that the part runner reading was good. Zeus did a big one. I do want to give them props for cutting it into 15 minutes. We seen everything backstage, all of talking. We didn't really see them that long. All done in 15 minutes. Clap it up for that one. I gotta give them 8 I gotta give you 8 for that one. All right, now to get to the reunion. Now we got to talk about interests. Now we automatically finna get messy. We seen Natalie come out, woo, woo, woo. But when Janisha said,
the stage is Scotty.
And then when Scotty came out,
Don't forget with the body.
she told them, don't forget with the body.
So don't forget with the body.
Right. All right.
Now I'm a little messy. I went back and watched other seasons of when Janisha told Scotty to come out, and she ain't forget with the body.
Of course, Scotty with the body. Welcome. Scotty.
I'm just saying, I don't come for me. I don't know what's going on, but that was something messy that I peeped. But anyways, they end up bringing out the other girls like Tasiki, Mariah, Biggie, and all the girls look good. I was really ready to be in tune for this. I also do want to point out that why did Saucy Santana have on them slippers? I don't care what designer they was. It looked a mess. It didn't go with the outfit. I just didn't like the dress overall. It was nice though, black on black. I mess with it. You know I like black. So when it really got to it, I did like how Saucy Santana did automatically go straight dive in. Like, how you feel about Mariah saying nigga? Because we did see Mariah saying nigga, was like,
That's a rental.
And then for Mariah and Messy self to be like, oh, it wasn't in a van, it was in a Bentley.
In a van in New York with your Baddies chain on.
Oh, somebody smacked the white woman, child. More the story, they didn't fight. I don't feel like they needed a fight either. I don't know why y'all always trying to force, like, it just wasn't needed. I do understand the difference, but I feel like Mariah didn't come off disrespectful. Now, if Mariah would have came off disrespectful towards Jayla, like, oh, I said nigga because I can say it, or I'm like how Big Gretchen did, yeah, then she deserved to be hit. But y'all always trying to force it. She didn't deserve to be hit. So then finally, boom, bam, Bianca comes out, the black mask. I'm like, yo, what is going on? I'm like, yo, she finna do something. Like, that was her with the shiesty. She come out, she automatically sit down and look like she's gonna stand on business. So when they already got to talking about the thing, I'm like, okay, they finally clocking about how Mariah is the fakest person in the situation. Like, she literally caused the altercations, and she was playing middleman both sides, and y'all literally fell for it. So finally, I was like, oh, she finna get her one. So when it came back and forth, Sapphire got up, really was clocking it. I was like, finally, like, you seeing it. Like, you wasn't just blindsided letting this girl tell you, oh, I love you, you my sister. And you, Sapphire was falling for her. So by that time, Sapphire, when she was clocking it, I was happy. And the messages showed. Now, they really should have showed y'all the messages up close, but here's the messages that were shown right here. These are the exclusive messages that Bianca did post, basically showing like the whole setup, the whole everything right there. Y'all can read them, pause the video, and do that if y'all want to watch. I mean, read that. But so then after the fact, it seemed like when Sapphire and low-key start getting into it, like really start understanding, Mariah like start getting a little angry. So when Mariah got up to basically like prove herself and be close to Sapphire and try to like discuss about the messages, Bianca got up and hit the smoothest punch I've seen in a long time. Boom! Woo. I said, yup, finally. But I have to be real. we're not gonna sit right here and say she just beat Mariah Lynn up. Mariah Lynn was sticking in there too. For a person to just really get snuck like that with a punch like that, Mariah Lynn was sticking in there too. Now, she didn't win. She didn't win, but we're not gonna sit right here and say she was just getting marked out the frame. She definitely had some, yeah, she wasn't just getting marked out the frame. That's all it is. But then I'm like, okay, I'm like, yo, Mariah Lynn's whole eyes messed up. This is like an ongoing thing. Her eye been messed up like every altercation. I'm like, yo, so Bianca did take that as the W. I'm gonna keep it real. I met those was fake text messages. Ooh. Ooh, yup. Ooh, Bianca. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They like round 2. I'm like, oh, this is good. And then Saucy said it's so messy that he don't like Mariah, because when Mariah Lynn came out, he had a face to shut up.
Period.
Okay, and
so he was turning around, and I'm not gonna cap, the fight was so good with these two small. They was just so small, knucking. Oh, Mariah. Oh, she getting. Oh. They both doing their business. But once again, I say that was a tie. Like I really couldn't tell. But if we gonna say who won, Bianca did. But it really wasn't like she marked Mariah out the frame. I think y'all just going through a hate train with her, so y'all really like the truth. But yeah, she didn't just get marked out the frame. So then after that, it then moved on. I'm like, yo, Mariah Lynn, she talked about she wanna leave. Everybody's like, then leave then. So bye. Nobody cared. She bye. They then moved on to really Jayla and Biggie talking again. And once again, I feel like Jayla does have a hate train, and I can understand what Jayla was saying. You know, Biggie definitely did get on the internet again after Jayla and them made up during the Baddies Caribbean season. After the season was over, she definitely did go back onto YouTube talking ill on Jayla. So it was like, okay, you really do deserve it. But it's just the way Jayla was coming off about it was like, you're doing too much. Like Biggie's not yelling at you. She's sitting down and ain't even getting fighting stance. You over here taking your shoes off, trying to be the loudest in the room, walking halfway across the reunion stage. It's like, sit down. You doing too much. And that's coming from me, and I love Jayla. Y'all know I've been rocking with Jayla the whole time, and I'm always going to. But I can see what y'all was talking about. Only for right there, though. Only for right there. I still think Jayla's still on business and needed to stand on business when Biggie said she was gonna smack her and when Big Ray said nigga. So this is the only chance where I agree with y'all, to be honest. I do feel like Biggie did kind of need to stand on business a little bit, because it was like, was talking, and stop letting Jayla just walk up. I know she probably didn't feel threatened or anything, but like, already by the energy that Biggie was giving, you could tell by the night she wasn't going to be doing nothing. I already heard that one of the replacements put hands on her and she didn't do nothing. So it's like, at least do something. Back it up, because you was running that mouth. Do something. And that was that. That's all I got on that, because she gonna make me mad. Whenever that happens, whoever put hands on her, that's gonna make me mad. Then she was talking about, I'm not giving them clout. I'm not giving them clout. You just gave them clout by letting them smack you or hit you or whatever they did to you. And now you're just sitting there. Well, there's the clout that you said you didn't want to give to him. Because watch this clip be reposted and reposted and reposted and reposted. It's about to have 1 million more views than you thought it was going to have. Because you thought it was doing it for clout. You should have fucking hit back. I'm tired of Biggie not hitting back. That made me mad. Oh, it's going to make me so mad. So then, my favorite, you know, Tommy coming in. And I'm like, okay, thing you know, I did peep Bobby Lights say you need to touch up. I can't even blame Tommy, because y'all, that's really how I be looking. We just looking at from what the cameras are playing. We don't know what these people be talking. Like, I feel like Bobby and her was probably having a mutual conversation before the cameras flipped on them or something. And then he talking about she needed last minute touch ups, and I would have looked like, oh, you playing? Boo, Bobby. Yo, their fight was the best fight of the night. Like, and then for her to go back and attack him again. Fight of the night. I am happy that Natalie and Tommy did make up, but I also might want to clock up a little bit. Tommy and Natalie been made up. I don't know why Natalie was backstage talking about, if Tommy don't apologize, I'm gonna. You can tell by the way Tommy came out, they already made up. Come on now. If it was something that had to be like issued, resolved, we would have seen that on the stage. We seen Tommy just come up to you, what's up, Nat? What's up, Nat? You know we made money together. Whatever she said. Natalie was just back to the stage popping her like that, but a fight is never ever gonna happen. So after all that was talked about, they then be like, okay, bringing next to the stage. I'm like, oh, this is good. They keep, they're feeding us. This is part one. Come on, Zeus. So I'm like, okay, they bringing out Slim Too Bad and Tinkerbell. I'm like, okay. So when they get out there, you see, I really didn't pay attention to Tinker. I automatically seen the Tommy versus Bobby. I was dying. Like, that was the highlight of the night for me. That was the funniest. That was so funny. That was so funny. And I see Tink like, oh, just come on. I'm like, okay, come on, let's get this active. Let's see what we finna do. They looking like twins. They fighting like the same. And I'm like, it looked like Tinker ain't fucking with Meatball like she said, because Tinker usually rush somebody so hard that she get them down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, it'd be like some type of real force. It wasn't given that. She really couldn't move Meatball for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was not getting Meatball down. Meatball was setting her ground. So I'd say first round was a tie. And I think second round when she tried to get Meatball down, when she pushed her like that, I do think that was like, I don't know, I wasn't able to see it. Like, it was a tie game. Ooh. That was a tie. It was a tie. Ooh, Meatball. See, always trying to do that Russian stuff, but couldn't get Meatball down. That was a tie. He was doing the same, like they was both marking each other out. I seen Meatball hits. I don't know, Meatball's hits look a little connected, a little harder to me though. Like they look like they was like, It looked like it was hitting me. But y'all know Meatball is my preseason fave. Alright, with me, you feel me? She did her big one. And then for another fade to happen, this one got good. I did, like, I'm not gonna lie, by the trailer and when Slim Too Bad was talking, it definitely gave Slim Too Bad, like, whooped her ass. I'm like, I look at the fight. The punches ain't punching. Meatball looked like she really could have been hitting, but it's just, she's short hand. I mean, not short hand, short arm, so it really wasn't connecting, but it looked like she was, but Slim Too Bad had so much of an advantage, she should have been marking Meatball out, so it was like a, and then like the uppercut that wasn't shown, what it was shown in the trailer, it really wasn't effective. Like, I didn't see no punch really, I thought it was like really an uppercut, it wasn't no uppercut. So it was just like, yeah, you okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Meat got perfect posture. When Meat was fighting Slim ain't do nothing. She got them long arms doing nothing. And then, this is where I immediately got mad. You know how I just told y'all Jayla was my preseason favorite as well as Meatball. I was so confused. What is you stepping out here trying to fight Meatball for? Like, that made me so mad. Like, that was for the first time I actually seen what the people be trying to talk about. Like, sit down. It ain't have nothing to do with you. And then it's like, if you did have any animosity, you should have been got it off, because you had all this time to get her while she was on the stage. Now, I am hearing that she said, people saying, Meatball caught her out, but I'm like, where is it at? Because I ain't even hear that. So if that was edited out, Zeus is messy, production's messy, because that's something I should have been heard. And I'll take back what I said, but I didn't hear nothing, so I'm standing on what I said. Jayla was very weird for that, and she's a mark. She's a mark. And for me, about to run 3 phase, she's automatically my most valuable baddie for part 1. Because the run 3 phase like that, she stood on business. I'm not talking, let's go, line it up. And then when she fought Tink again, the little cutoff, it looked like Meatball won that one, so. Part 1 of the reunion belonged to Bianca, Tommy, and Meatball. That's my 3. They ate, they came, they chewed, they stood on business, and gave laughter. It was just all above. But if y'all like the part 1, my review, my recap, and my reaction, make sure I hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share to y'all friends. And without further ado, here's to the outro. Peace out, love y'all.